Good day, and I love you. Welcome to the Daily Dose, your daily dose of well-being for July 2nd, 2018. I'm Heather Peterson Lockhart. I'm the Chieftess. I'm a well-being coach. Today's Monday, so I'm going to start us off with a Tibetan bowl toning. We're going to tune in with a heart chakra bowl. I would love for you to join me with a few cleansing breaths, inhaling in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. I'm giggling as I make this because this is the third time I've tried to make this video. This is the third time I've done this tuning. And I'm giggling this time, and I feel ridiculously better than the first time I started. When I first started, I was talking to you about today's astrological dynamics, which are the fact that Mercury is approaching the North Node and quincunx Saturn. So we're being flooded with messages and ideas and approaches and solutions while being taken to task by Saturn. And so we are having to choose, what is the highest choice? What is the choice for the highest good of all? What is the choice with the most integrity? What is the best way forward? And I was saying in the first video that if you were anything like me, then it just felt hard to breathe. And I didn't want to be on camera. And I can't even remember what else I was griping about now. That's why I'm giggling, because now I'm cool. Because I have used some of the tools that I have deemed useful for me. In the first video, I was saying that I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be on camera, but I had decided that I was going to do this daily dose for you and for me, and so I was here. And I do want to repeat that part because this is important. One of the biggest reasons I've decided to do this daily dose is to create, establish, and share daily accountability for you and for me, because this is integral in my healing. I have to show up every day to continue to move forward, not just on the days that I feel like it. So when I decided to do this, I really sat long and hard. Was I really willing to do this? Am I really willing to show up each day, knowing that I'm not going to feel like it each day? And I decided I am, because I want you to see a human being that shows up to life every single day, whether she feels like it or not. So here I am. But now that I've toned 3 times and shared, I'm happy to be here. That's awesome. That's so awesome. That's really how it works. And like, I couldn't have scripted that. So, okay, what was I going to talk to you today? I was going to talk to you about Mercury. I was going to talk to you about the fact that Chiron, the shamanic wounded healer, the beautiful asteroid that shows us some of the old patterns that we're engaging in, some of the old relationships that we're engaging in that are no longer useful for us, is getting ready to go retrograde in Aries. And so we are going to be wounded in areas of our self-confidence or our ego. Where are we, shaming ourselves, selling ourselves short? Where are we undershooting the bar? Like, we're capable of this. This is the first time in almost 50 years that Chiron has retrograded in Aries. So this is brand new stuff. And remember, Uranus is here, so it's a whole new game. And as Mars is retrograde, we're lacking that I am powerful dynamic. So we're really having to reach. And so that was another reason that it was really important for me to get on camera today and show you that I'm here. When I didn't feel like it, when I didn't feel like I was sitting in a whole bunch of my personal power, when it was just like, yeah, I've got this, But the difference for me today, and what I want to share with you today, is that today I have tools, and we can obviously that might see my tools are effective. My tools were effective in a period of 15 minutes. Today I have some standard operating procedure with which I default to when I don't feel like taking care of myself. Because, you know, there are days when I don't feel like doing the next right thing. And I could quite easily self-sabotage myself. I lived a life of self-sabotaging myself and deciding to shut down and halt all forward momentum when I just didn't have it that day. And you know, that stop, go train, it doesn't get anywhere very quickly, if it ever gets anywhere. So today I have tools of standard operating procedure to default to so that I can show up in my highest capacity, whether I feel like it or not. And these tools have never, ever done me wrong. So I'm going to share some simple 5 with you today. Standard operating procedure for showing up to life on the most simplistic level. Today, ground. Take your shoes off and step on Mother Earth, or sit your butt on Mother Earth. Just do it without a rubber sole barrier between your flesh and her surface. You will have an immediate physiological response, feeling less anxious and more balanced as your bioelectric body sucks up the electrons that the earth emits. Drink clean water. We are a being of almost 76% water. So when we're hydrated, we are more balanced. When we're more balanced, we're more balanced. When we feel physiologically more calmed down, we feel emotionally and spiritually more calm. So if you're new to drinking water, as silly as that sounds, a lot of people don't drink a glass of water in the day. They drink other things. So you want to start to shoot for a half gallon this week. If you're an experienced water drinker, shoot for a gallon. Make sure you're drinking clean water that is fluoride free, chemical free. Eat every 2.5 to 3 hours. This balances our blood sugar. When we keep our blood sugar balanced, we don't have that yo-yo effect. We naturally like ourselves and others in any situation better. We are much more apt to choose a response versus react with a calmed down stress response system, endocrine system. So eat every 2.5 to 3 hours to keep your blood sugar balanced. Exercise. Exercise. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to have a gym buddy. You don't have to have cool clothes. You don't have to have Jack. You have to have you. You can get on the floor and roll around like a gorilla. You can go up and down your stairs, up and down your street, go up and down like a crab, up and down like a bear. Get some exercise and elevate your heart rate. It naturally makes you feel better as your brain will regulate and produce all those feel-good chemicals, norepinephrine, endorphins, serotonin, GABA, dopamine, and you will have an immediate, less anxious, more balanced response. And breathe, just like we just did. Just that quickly, we can calm our biological, physiological bodies down by breathing, closing our eyes and inhaling in through our nose. Pause, exhale through our mouth. We can slow down and oxygenate our body. Our body with more oxygen is more balanced. Look at this basic stuff here. Oxygen, water, electrons, bioelectric being. Taking it back to basics, we can calm ourselves down. When we are biologically more calm, we can calm down our emotions, we can calm down our brains, and then we can choose the responses and the choices that allow us to show up at our highest capacity today. Our card for the day is, I am the dreamer of my dream. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you'd like for me to take a look at what's going on in your life and meet with you personally, I would love to do so. Go to www.thechieftess.com and send me an email. Thanks for your time today. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you.